Alright, kind of a response video to... No, not really. Yeah, I did watch a Matt video. But yeah, absolute crap. So, yeah, no point in it. Waste of time. I need something to prop this camera up with. Should have thought of this before I hit the button, huh? Yeah, you probably should have done that, Gary. I'll just hold the camera. That'll be fun. Anyway, piece of tape might do it. Alright, piece of tape necessary. I used to have a thing here. I don't know what I did with it. A thing? Yeah, I used to have a thing. I'll just put tape on the front of the camera. Maybe that'll work. And I just tape it onto the front of this thing like that. It'll probably fall off, but who cares? Lower my chair, maybe. Oop, can't go much lower. Oops, tape is falling off. I knew it would. Anyway, yeah, wasting an awful lot of time in this video. Yeah. So anyway, on this general subject, I guess. Oh, first, yeah, I'll do the oil painting thing in the background, I guess, and I'll put it on the website. Fuck it. Why mess with YouTube? Gotta get used to not doing YouTube videos anyway. But we'll see. Where was I? Yeah, oil paint. I like playing with oil paint. It's, you know, you can go back to it anytime you want. It stays wet, and you can move things around, and yeah, it's really fun. So, really, yeah, I wish years ago I would have spent the money, got some real good oil paints, because, yeah, it's the way to go. Anyway, subject. So anyway, yeah, I don't finish the painting in this video. I never finish anything ever. Mostly. Alright. So again, I just want to get back to this subject of this, you know, because I really have kind of lost patience with the breeders out there. You know, it's one thing, look, you had kids, and you want to admit that you really didn't think about it, and it, you know, it was just the times, and you kind of just went with the flow, and you really didn't consider all the implications. Well, then fine. But if you're going to make some kind of argument that it's the right and responsible thing to do, yeah, I'm going to find that troublesome. That's just such bullshit. It's a really arrogant thing to say that you are in control enough to take care of whatever happens, and that you're willing to take responsibility for creating people who may not be unlike myself, who would kind of resent it, who will say, yeah, well, why did you throw me into this shithole? And then you didn't give me a very good instructional manual. You didn't give me any... You didn't tell me right up front that it's all bullshit, don't get caught up in anything because it's all crap, it's all for naught anyway. No, you didn't explain any of that shit. You know. I mean, what the fuck? How are you going to answer questions for your kids? You know, God did it? That's not going to work anymore. So what are you going to do? Oh, well, there's this stupid process of evolution, and yeah, the animals eat each other because they've been designed to do that by a stupid function of biology. And isn't it glorious? I mean, you really think they're going to fall for it? Yeah, sorry. I mean, that sounds pretty lame and stupid. And they're going to look at you and say, well, what the fuck are you playing the game for? Don't you have enough brains to say no? I'm not going to be a participant in this slaughterhouse, this random, arbitrary, nonsense game. And that's what it is. Your desires, your drives are all arbitrary pretty much, depending on where you were born and how you were raised and what culture you're in. Decides what color you want your car to be, and you know, all the other little subtleties of nuances of your silly personality. And it's all crap. It all doesn't mean anything, and you can think it means something, but it doesn't mean a damn thing. The desire is what propels you. Pyro just doesn't understand the word desire. He keeps talking about pain and pleasure, as if what people do in their life is they put the pain on one side and they look at the pleasure on the other side, and that's how they make evaluations. And they don't. Nobody does that. Desire compels you. If you don't desire potato chips are just potato chips. They don't mean anything. You have to desire them. You have to have a taste for them. And you put sushi on my hand, and I'll just say, fuck you, okay? Go, you eat your colored food, your silly-looking decoration food. That's a condiment or something. That's whatever you call like the green crap.